10 tips on dealing with narcissistic lovers. I'm Keeley Taverner, psychotherapist with a passion for unlocking potential. This video is a special request from a female who is in love with a narcissistic individual and is determined to keep the relationship going. Now, you've asked for my best tips, and this, based on my own personal experience, is the best advice that I can offer. Now, I do offer also a range of videos that center on becoming your greatest self. If you want to be the first to get my latest videos, do subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell. My first tip is you need to understand they are always right. Secondly, if they are always right, then you must be wrong. Thirdly, you need to give up having an opinion because your opinion does not matter. It's all about their opinion. Tip 4. You will ask yourself, why does he do that? And my encouragement to you is, do consider investing in the book. Tip 5. Do not challenge him. Your opinion does not matter. Tip 6. You will be manipulated. And if you're curious about that, again, do invest in this book called The Manipulative Man. The link is below. And what I love about this book is it makes it crystal clear what will happen to the individual, to the female who chooses to sustain themselves in a relationship. It's highly likely you'll become anxious and depressed. But hey, you're determined to keep the relationship going. Tip 7. Get used to walking on eggshells because you will have to continuously shapeshift. Tip 8. Consider reading The 48 Laws of Power. This is an interesting read, and I have often found from my experiences that people who tend to have narcissistic traits are quite fond of Robert Greene's thinking. Tip 9. Do consider reading The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. That is incredibly interesting and makes it crystal clear how you potentially have been seduced. Tip 10, and this involves watching 2 films. Consider watching Sleeping with the Enemy and Gone Girl. These are really interesting films that give an insight into narcissistic individuals and how they operate in intimate relationship. Those are my 10 tips on dealing with a narcissist. I hope they may be of benefit to you. If they are, do share. Again, if you choose to stay in this relationship, it is likely to be detrimental to your well-being. And I do encourage any female or any male, anybody who is in a narcissist relationship, remember it functions from an emotional level. In your head, you'll know that something's not right, but what they've tapped into is something at an emotional level. And my encouragement to you is to get help. I'm happy to give 10 tips, but ultimately, my advice to you, my encouragement to you is to get professional help, either with myself or somebody else. Those are my 10 tips on dealing with a narcissistic lover. I hope they may be of benefit to you. If they are, do consider sharing. I am Keeley Taverner, psychotherapist with a passion for unlocking potential. Take care of you, because if you don't, your boyfriend won't.